Well, Disney is celebrating its 100th anniversary this year in 2023, and it seems like now Mattel is actually getting in on this big celebration by releasing 6 brand new Cars diecast, completely themed for this anniversary. And it's pretty darn cool because they never really do stuff like this. You know, Pixar has had anniversaries, and yet, you know, I mean, Cars is a Pixar franchise, and yet they don't release new diecast for that. But I mean, 100 years is a long time. It's quite a big celebration. And of course, Mattel knows they can definitely make some new cars off of that. So I think it's pretty cool. And these cars, they are not like normal cars. I mean, they're still the same quality. They're still Mattel, obviously. Still made from Thailand. But there's just something different about them. They're not the same. We'll talk about that, all of that today on this reveal video. But anyways, welcome back to the Cars Garage, everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in. Of course, brand new 6 new cars to talk about today. This is pretty exciting. Of course, they're all main characters, but they all have, you know, new things about them that makes them really cool and unique compared to their original versions, of course. I mean, they're really nothing like their original versions. Now, some of them are just completely silverized, just covered in silver paint. Almost like it's a different kind of silver, though. It's more like the silver, obviously, that Thailand used in the 2019 and 20 Silver series, and the Scavenger Hunt series, I mean. It's very similar to that paint. It's not your usual silver paint that Mattel at least used to make with the, you know, the old World Grand Prix racers all silverized. This is definitely a unique silver paint. It's almost, like I said, it's almost like a bare metal. It's really cool, though. Alright, so starting off with the packaging, you have, it's very simplistic, very silver, I mean, basically white. It's a very faint silver, but even the Disney100 logo is silverized, so it's almost a little hard to tell. I think it could use a bit more purple, because that is like the main color scheme of this. It's silver and purple, but yet on this packaging we don't really see a lot of purple, so it's kind of strange, if any, really. Very small Cars logo in the top left hand corner. Nice though, it's very simplistic. I like the text that they're using, almost just like a all capitalized Arial font. It's very simplistic, like I said. The Mattel logo is still on the bottom though, bottom left hand corner. And one thing weird about this packaging, it is like a different shape, which we've never gotten. Usually when they do extended lines, they're always like, they take the shape of the main line. So this one's definitely different. It is flat on the top. It doesn't go up like the 2022 and 2023 mainline card backs do. And each corner is almost like folded, but it's kind of nice. I kind of do like it. Not my favorite packaging, but, you know, for a very small series like this, it definitely could be worse. Now, the thing that makes me a little questionable about this is the packaging on the right-hand corner is the artworks they decided to use. I know this is the anniversary of Disney, but yet it's really, like, they're really only showing Pixar characters, so kind of strange. Of course, you have Cars 3 McQueen there. Nice image of him. And then you have Sully from Monsters, Inc., Woody, of course, from Toy Story. You have Dory, Miguel from Coco, and Mrs. Incredible on the bottom. So just some popular Pixar characters. But I don't know. You would think they would choose, like, this seems like Pixar Fest characters. Like, that's what it looks like to me. If it was me, I would have chose more Disney characters rather than only Pixar. Like, it would have been cool to see Simba or Bambi or, I don't know, just any Disney character on this packaging. I think it'd be pretty cool, just mixed in with Cars. So I don't really know why they did only Pixar characters, because this isn't really a celebration of Pixar. It's a celebration of Disney, of course. Disney's been all around a lot longer than Pixar has. But either way, it's a pretty cool design, the packaging. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It just, it does use the smaller plastic blister, you know, to save plastic, like the Mattel line has been doing now since 2022. And of course, the Mattel logo on the bottom, 3+. Yeah, pretty simplistic package design. Now, so far we don't have the leak of what it's going to look like on the back side of the packaging, but I'm sure it won't be nothing too crazy. I don't think there'll be a description of it or anything, but you never know. There may be. But yeah, anyways, as for the actual diecast, of course, the first one we're taking a look at is Lightning McQueen, of course. Have to have him. He's the main character. And it looks to be like it's McQueen's Cars 1 model. Of course, the Cars 3 version is a different model, even though it shouldn't be. Mattel likes to make it a slimmer model. This one here seems to be the Cars 1 wider model, which I do like. I think it looks better and more accurate. I'm glad they did that. Completely silverized, all the paint. His one decal that he has, same like shape of the Cars 1 lightning bolt, but it does have, it's just like completely red, which of course is usually yellow and orange. It's just like a lot of gradient to it. But this one is just flat out red, very simplistic. I like it though. Silverized number 95 with the black outline. Of course, we can't really see the expression, but I go out on a limb and say it is no different than the regular McQueen, Cars 1 McQueen version. I just find it hard to believe they would change it, but you never know. The mouth, at least. Maybe they'll change the eyes, because that part seems to be a plastic insert. The part that really confuses me about this McQueen is that absolutely everything on him, other than the red decal, is completely silverized. His headlights, taillights, I'm pretty sure taillights at least, his windows, of course, like his plastic window inserts, and even his tires and his rims. I would have expected the rims, but not the actual tires. Very strange, but I mean, it's kind of cool. We've never gotten anything like that before, so it's kind of nice to see it McQueen like that. I'm just not really sure why they would paint the headlights and taillights silver as well. Kind of strange to me. Now, who knows if he'll have the Rusties, the decal on the front, on the hood, the 95 on top, or Rusties on the back, or the spoiler. I have no idea. I would say probably not. I feel like these cars, by the way they look, they're very simplistic, and I don't really see them adding many decals. Just look at the red decal on the side. Like, there's really no gradient to it or anything. The next one here we have to take a look at is, of course, Sally, which is pretty cool. I'm glad that she's in this series. She was in the Pixar Fest series, though, either in 2020 or 2021, because they did it 2 years. They didn't do it for 2022 for some reason. Those cars are mostly just metallic with Pixar logos on them. Obviously, these cars are just silver. And Sally, since she obviously has like pretty much no decals at all on her, on her regular version, this one doesn't really have any as well. And she is really just looking like a bare metal car. Well, on her it looks especially weird because at least McQueen has a side decal, but Sally has none at all, so it looks very strange. Once again, her headlights, taillights, windows, rims, and tires, they're all silverized, so kind of strange. Now, Sally's probably going to be my least favorite just because, I don't know, I just feel like she's missing something. I think she needs, at least her headlights and taillights should be painted. I don't know. Yeah, I think she's missing something for sure. And I think that thing that she's missing is decals, probably. She could use some color on her. Looks a bit too barren for my liking, but, her expression actually seems to be this, it seems to be a little bit different. So, who knows? Maybe she'll be the slimmer model, but from the side view at least, it looks like the pancake flat model that Mattel usually uses for Sally, which is incorrect, unfortunately. They started to use the slimmer, more stylish version, but then they stopped for some reason. I'm not sure why. But yeah, this version seems to be that older version as well, so unfortunately. But anyways, the next one we're taking a look at is Mater. What was a little weird about him is that he's not the normal Mater. He actually has his hood on him, so I guess he's more like brand new Mater, even though the packaging just states him as Mater. Kind of weird. I never liked when they do this because, I don't know, it just doesn't look like Mater right now. Like, it looks like Mater in the past. So I wish they would just, to be honest, I wish they wouldn't have put his hood on, because it doesn't look as much like Mater. I just like, Mater doesn't have a hood. He hasn't the whole time we've ever really seen him on screen, on any movie or short or whatever. So I kind of just wish they would do the normal version. I don't know why. Whenever Mater gets like a premium version, like a metallic or a silver, it is always, almost always at least, with this brand new Mater mold. I don't know. He definitely looks newer, that's for sure. He's completely silverized once again. I wonder if his teeth are silverized. I hope not. That would be kind of weird looking. That would actually be extremely strange. Same expression, I think, although I can't tell from this angle. It'd be cool if they changed it, though I don't see that happening. His tow cable as well is completely silver. Even his orange light on the top. Yeah, all his headlights, taillights, everything. Wheels. Kind of strange. I just don't know how I feel about these cars. I really wish they had some more purple accents to... Yeah, I just feel like they're missing something. They are pretty cool, though, and unexpected, so, they're better than nothing, right? But the one thing I am noticing that's unique to Mater is that it seems like he has some teal paint on his hood there. And I'm not sure it was just the lighting or what it is, but I'm pretty sure I see some green coming in on his hood. I don't know. I could be wrong. It looks like that, though. That'd be kind of cool if they added some color. But yeah, I can't really tell. If that's the case, I think that'd be kind of cool. I mean, we have to see these cars from the front. So far, we don't have images of them from the front. But we only have the front of the packaging, but not the front of the car. So I'm sure once we get that, they'll probably seem a little nicer looking. But as for now, I think they look pretty plain. But yeah, there's a few of them I do like, including McQueen. Let's get on to the next one, the fourth one from this series. They're quite a big series. But yeah, that is, of course, the Fabulous Hudson Hornet. And this one actually might be one of my favorites because, I don't know, I wasn't expecting them to do Doc. They usually don't do Fabulous Hudson Hornet or Doc Hudson in these extended line series, so it's pretty cool that they did this time around. And he does have some decals as well, so I think he looks good. He has this number 51 Fabulous Hudson Hornet, a decal on the side, of course. I don't think anything on the front or back, but I could be wrong. Of course, silver rims, wheels, headlights, taillights, and windows once again. But yeah, it's interesting because I believe usually those decals are yellow and white, but obviously they're dark blue now, so they look good. Really nice contrast with the silver, bare metal chrome type paint, whatever you want to call it. I think he looks really good. Very glad they did Doc. Pretty sure there's no new expression though, but yeah, can't really tell from this side view of him. Doc just might have to be my favorite one though. I think he looks really good. And then of course we have the next one, number 5. It is Ramone. He looks awesome as well. Now to me, Ramone looks the most like a Disney100 car because of course the main colors is silver and purple, and that is exactly what this Ramone has. But I don't know exactly why they made them purple. I guess because Ramone's main color is purple, but usually his flames are yellow. So, you know, it's kind of like they took the main color of the car, red in McQueen's case, blue for Doc, and purple for Ramone, and they put those colors on their main decals that they have. Of course, Ramone has his flames, Doc has his Fabulous Hudson Hornet logo, and McQueen has his lightning bolt with the number 95. So it's like they just kind of inverted the color scheme, and added the main color as silver. But I like it. You know, it makes me wonder why they didn't put Mater's Towing and Salvage logo on the side. I'm not sure why, because brand new Mater does have that. So kind of interesting there, but I guess we'll see. Ramone definitely looks nice though. I believe he has the normal expression Ramone usually has, the Thailand made one. He looks pretty cool. Like I said, it might have to be one of my favorites. I'm not really sure though. I have to see them in person, but as I can actually tell on Ramone, there is no decals on the hood or the back, or the trunk, I guess. So, interesting. Anyways, we're coming to our last one here. It is actually kind of a more obscure car to release in this series. It is Flo, of course. Flo is a pretty main character though, so I'm glad that they did her. Be nice to have her next to Ramone, two lovebirds. But anyways, she has really only one decal on her. I wouldn't even call it a decal, but Mattel deemed it worthy to have some color. Once again, they inverted the colors. They made her like side, I don't even know what you call that. But she's of course a showgirl, so she has like that silver chrome accent on the side. It's usually like a light yellow color, but now it's the color Flo normally is, which is like a teal. Looks very nice though. I believe the top half of Flo, her eyes and her whole like head, I guess, is all plastic like it normally is, so that kind of sucks. I don't like how Thailand makes Flo. Also, her back bumper seems to be very, very plasticky looking, and not very much like chrome like the normal Flo has. So, for that reason, I might have to say Flo will probably end up being my least favorite, or second least favorite, along with Sally and probably Mater. Yeah, I really like how Doc, McQueen, and Ramone look. I think they definitely look the best. Mostly just because they have more decals. They look like not enough decals where they look cluttered. Like they just have just enough to look really clean and, I don't know, like upscale, I guess. I really like them, but Flo, she's not half bad. But either way, I think all 6 diecasts are pretty cool. This whole line is pretty cool and unexpected. Definitely didn't see this one coming. Even though I knew about the 100th celebration, I just never thought Mattel, of all things, would get involved in it, especially because, once again, Cars is a Pixar property. It's not really Disney. It is, but, you know, it's definitely more Pixar than it is Disney. But I'm glad that they did make this series. It looks really cool. And it's just nice to have something else to get. I don't know where they're going to be available at. I would assume probably, maybe anywhere. I would assume Walmart, Target. In Canada, I'm not really sure where I'm going to get them. I'll probably have to buy them online. Usually our Walmart's really the only store we have, other than Toys R Us. Usually they don't get extended line stuff in, so I don't expect them to get these cars in either, which sucks, but there's only 6 of them, so I'm sure I can get them all online as a nice little lot. Probably do a review of them whenever they come, but yeah. Because, yeah, the packaging is not my favorite, so I don't think it'll be very hard for me to open them up. I'm not crazy about this packaging style, but, you know, I've seen worse. It's probably still nicer than the Red Riders package design, so I don't really hate it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy these new cars. And, yeah, we've never done a video like this before, talking about new cars. I only ever show you guys them in a reveal format. Of course, we'll still be doing those type of videos. I like doing those. And they're pretty popular on the channel as well. But I just thought I'd make this to talk about these new cars, because they're pretty exciting. And, yeah, I'm just not really sure where they're going to be sold as of right now. But I would assume probably just anywhere, like I said. Hopefully, at least. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time on the Cars Garage.